Welcome back to our session. Let us consider a program, a print a string backwards. If you take S as an input, where S is equal to STAR, whose length is say L, output should be RATS. Okay, printing string backwards. So I'm going to explain you how to do the same problem by using recursion. Hope you all know the single statement how to print a string in reverse. What is the statement? Any guesses? Yes, colon colon -1. It will print the string in reverse, no need to write any function. But in order to explain you the concept of recursion, I'm considering the simple problem of printing it reverse. Okay. So whenever I say that recursion, you need to consider two things. What are the identify two things? One is base case and second one is a recursive case. Right? What is the base case for this problem? So in order to understand the base case and recursive case, let us consider how to solve that problem normally, practically. So when S is equal to STAR, let us write a simple function STR backwards. This is the function I'm going to write, where S and L are two arguments. Okay. So when S and L are two arguments, where S is a string and L is length of string, how do I do that? STAR is the string, right? So in order to do this, first you have to print the last character of the string, that is R to be printed. So what is the last character? What is the index of last character? Yes, it is 3 because 0, 1, 2, 3. Right? So how to do that? Print that last character S of L minus 1, that is 3, S of 3, and then we can call that process. What is that process? What is the function name? STRBACK of same string I will be sending, but length I will be sending for L minus 1. So why L minus 1 is considered? Because once R is printed, then I need to consider only these three characters. So what happens if I do that? Again it will call for STA, isn't it? A will be printed and then ST will be the string to be considered next. Right? So what is the base case then? Base case for this function is, what is the base case? Base case is when length is equal to 1. What about length is equal to 1? When there is only one character, that is S, then is it required to call that string back again? No. Means there I have to stop that process of calling that function again and again. Means recursion stops at L is equal to 1. So there I will not be calling any function, rather I will print it directly S of 0 and stop, isn't it? Let us run this code. Let me write the function. So what is the function I'm writing? Here I'm writing a function, a def strback string backwards, and then S and L are two arguments to be sent. And then what is the base case, children? Always please remember, base case you have to identify. When L is equal to 1, what is the thing you have to do? Print of S of 0. There I will not call any function. Means that str back will never be called once L reaches 1. Else, if it is not the case, when length is more than 1, then what I have to do? Print that last character. What is the last character? L minus 1. Last character you print and then call that function strback of S and L minus 1. Isn't it? So when last character is already printed, then you consider remaining characters. Remaining characters are ranging from 0 to L minus 1, isn't it? So how do I do that? Say S is equal to STAR. I'm considering the same string STAR. How do I call that function? Children, one thing you need to observe, there is no return statement in that particular program because I need not return that value. I'm just printing it there itself. S and len of S. You can generalize it by, instead of fixing it to STAR, you can ask the user to enter string by writing S is equal to input of enter a string. Right? Let us run this code. Let us visualize how it runs. Let's see how it runs. So first statement is def strback. Then what is the next executable statement? S is equal to STAR. So global frame is created where there is a pointer to function strback S of L, isn't it? So and then see, S is equal to STAR is created, and then yes, it is calling STR back of S and len of S. So what is len of S in this case? It is calling L for L is equal to 4, isn't it? S is equal to str, and these two are the arguments for this str basic. Okay, so this is the function with arguments, two arguments s and l. Fine. And then what is the next statement? L is equal to, is L 1? No. Then it will come to else part, print of s of L minus 1. So what will be printed? See, R is printed, and then it is calling str basic of, right, s and L minus 1. Okay, so what is s now? S is equal to str, but length is equal to 3, right? And then L is not 1, again it will print a, and then it is coming back to s, right? It is. And what about next statement? It will continue for a is printed, and then str and L is equal to 1. So when L is equal to 1, the case is different, isn't it? So L is equal to 1, print s of 0. So what is printed? S is printed. Actually, RATS is already over. See, written value is none. It's not returning anything, isn't it? If I say next, it's returning none. Next, what is the return value? None. It's not returning anything. It's not returning anything. It's going back to main function, right? And then everything is done. RATS is printed. For example, in order to get all those values in a single line, so how to edit that code? You can write end is equal to space, isn't it? Here I can write end is equal to space. Then you will get the output. Hope you understood.